Hello, I am going to talk about early childhood education today. I'm going to share some facts about early childhood education, and then also as a kindergarten teacher and as a mother, I'm going to share some opinions about early childhood education that I believe are important. First, we must talk about what is early childhood education. You must understand that it comes from infancy to age 8. It is the time of your childhood's learning journey that their brain is like a sponge and it just absorbs all the knowledge and information and things around them. This time in your child's life, it's the foundation building blocks of their education. It's where it starts. Their learning starts from when they're an infant all the way up to you're older, but the early childhood piece is called from infancy to age 8. They are growing and learning. An article done by Early Childhood Education Foundation stated that the elements of a healthy childhood development was 1, a stable caregiver, 2, a safe environment, and 3, appropriate nutrition. And we're going to talk about all 3 of these in a little more detail. So first, we're going to talk about parent/caregiver. This is an important role that a person has in a child's life. You are the child's safety net. You're their friend, even though most days it doesn't feel like you're their friend. But if they feel loved and supported, your job is being fulfilled. Safe. They have to have a safe and supportive environment. This builds their self-esteem. This builds their creativity. It builds them up. It is 10 times more likely if a child has a safe and supportive environment that they will be successful later on in life. We all want to feel loved and safe. Next, we're going to talk about appropriate nutrition. This is important for the child development because it could help them be healthier and happier in their future life. Certain foods help build those brain muscles, help our eyes, help our bodies grow and be healthy. If we have a healthy body, we're happier. Parenting, the hardest job in the world. Boy, doesn't some days it feels like it. Some days you're like, what am I doing? But some days you're like, oh, this is the best job in the world. Because kids are learning from you. They learn from their parents. They learn from their surroundings. So I had to put this in here because, a lot of us have caught ourselves going, ugh, I'm acting like my mother, or oh my gosh, my mom would say that, because even though our parents don't know it or we don't know it, we are always learning and picking up what that caregiver is doing or telling us. Teaching as a caregiver is important, even like this young baby, from when they come out of the womb, to be reading, to be singing, seeing the ABCs, counting, seeing nursery rhymes, reading to them, showing them colors, showing them shapes, talking to them. Another job as a caregiver is, if you're unsure of how to help them with their educational journey at this young age, there are programs out there, like there's a Birth to 3 program, there's Parents as Teachers program, there are online games or activities or blogs done by people to help you with this journey in your child's life. The next piece I want to talk about that's important is you as a caregiver to find a appropriate preschool program or not for your child. But some preschools start at 2.5. Most programs are 3-year-old programs or 4-year-old programs or 3 and 4-year-old programs, just depending on the preschool program that's in your area. Preschool is an important part of your child's journey because, it's the building block of their educational career. It's the next step in their journey. Preschool helps them build so many skills. It's unbelievable how much they absorb and learn in preschool. Learning those new skills in preschool come from social skills, listening, sharing, taking turns, having conversations with their peers, making friends, building the vocabulary, working with their fine motor skills, which are working with those little fingers, building the gross motor skills, which is running, jumping, skipping. Okay, now we're going to talk about no preschool versus preschool. This is a controversial topic in some areas. Some people say, I'm not sending my child to preschool, it's too young, preschool's just play. Some people say preschool is the best thing in the world. I'm one of those people. Preschool is very important, in my opinion, to help a child's educational journey begin. Now, this chart is done by the Center of Public Education. They did a little study with a group of kids that had preschool and didn't have preschool. 28% of those kids that did not have preschool by the age of 5 were ready for kindergarten. And 67% that had a preschool program were ready. Kind of a big jump there. Now I'm going to get on my little kindergarten teacher bandwagon on why preschool is important. I can tell you on day 1, sometimes day 2, if the child has had preschool or not, by their social skills with other kids, if they can recognize their name, if they can write their name, if they can sit. It's amazing. This article was published by the Washington Post, and it was taking children from preschool age to state assessment age, and they said that kids that had preschool did 15% better on their state assessments than kids that did not have preschool. That is amazing to me. Now, we're going to talk about the next educational journey piece of early childhood, which would be kindergarten and first grade. Kindergarten and first grade are important, and most kids start kindergarten at age 5. Some states say that you have to be 5 by August 31st. Some other states vary. It just depends on your state. And a fun fact about kindergarten is 33 states, it's not mandatory. In 16 states, kindergarten is mandatory, and kids have to go to kindergarten in those states. Another fun fact, you do not have to go to school until you are 7 years old in most states.